YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Spellcaster University Strategy and Tactics, Episode 12. So today we begin our third campus here in the village map. Now, as a quick reminder, the village has a couple of modifiers to it. One, the students are a little bit richer, but we just took the poverty curse, which makes them a little bit poorer. So I think those two will kind of counteract each other. There's also going to be a minstrel that's going to be causing some problems here. So yeah, we'll navigate our way through there. But we now the other thing is we took the option that gives us a bonus with the peasants, gives us a pig chamber to start off with, and a village banner. So we'll be up in our relations with the peasants pretty quickly. Even with that first curse that we have that otherwise slows relationship gains. Now, the other thing that we got here is a bonus starting 100 shadow mana, of which we only need to use 97 because we've got 3 imps that reduce the cost of shadow cards, which is nice. So we're going to be able to get our first pull from here. We're also about to get the king, which we will be able to get a random room here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop my shadow mana first to see what we get, as that may inform my decision as to what I take for the king. Now, I'm hoping that we get one of the 3 specialist shadow rooms so that we can generate more shadow mana. If we don't, I will be a very, very sad panda. But drawing from the deck does not guarantee that you're going to get one of the rooms. So fingers crossed. Let's dive in. Yes! Assassin's Arena! Woot woot! We got a room! Okay. That makes so many more things work so much smoother. That makes me happy. Okay, so Assassin's Arena, get. And actually, you know what? I'm going to draw from the rest of my my cash deck here, just to see what other rooms and whatnot we can get. Again, to inform my decision with the king. All right. I'm not going to take the refractory only because I know we can get them reliably from the peasants, and we're already off to a good start with the peasants. I think I'm going to take the Arcane room. That will allow us to start, well, getting Arcane right off the bat. So, yes, please, Arcane 101. Let's see here. Alchemy, Students' Hall. Alchemy room would allow us to, well, get Alchemy. But a student's hall is really good, and we can always use pigs to get those for 200 gold from the merchants, the 101 rooms. So it's you know what, I'm gonna go with student's hall, because they only hold 5 at a time, and students can get pretty bored. So let's draw one more time. Okay, no rooms this time, but we do have. A canopy bed with some gold would be good. A library. Ooh. Oof. A library, eh? We could supercharge. Or, you know what? The coat of arms early is actually really strong. Later in the game, not so much, but having the coat of arms will generate more prestige, more students, more income, and also more graduates for more goodies. So yeah, the early prestige of the coat of arms I think is worth it over these other two, even though these two are really, really strong. I'm going to take the coat of arms. And we're also going to get one more pull based on the once we invite the new students. But let's go talk to the king, see what he's offering us. Yeah, 200 gold. Now, it's always useful to take the architecture, because whatever rooms you get, they could be new specialty classrooms. They could be other things that'll cost you more than 200 gold. Chamber of Truth or Janitor Lodge or Enchantment. Okay, I'm going to go Chamber of Truth, only because I like light magic, sort of to contrast with the dark magic. I like having that balance there. There's also a few other things. You get the bright the bright room refractory for the staff. You get the halo out of light magic. The light deck has some really good stuff, even though we're really kind of slotted in for darkness and shadow magic. So I think we're going to go Chamber of Truth here. For that. We should be getting a couple other quests here, but let's start assembling the school, shall we? Now I think I'm going to go with my same build. Our base structure's on the right here instead of on the left, like it's been in before. But I think I'm going to still stick with the same idea here. So let's go. We're going to do classrooms over here. So let's actually, yeah, right on the ground floor, we're going to do our Assassin's Arena. And actually, you know what? No. And also, let's be careful about our placements this time. We're going to do Arcane Room down here. Boom. Okay, let's see who we got for our thing. Oh, double excellent pedagogy. So remember, a lot of our graduates were magic teachers, and that increases the overall pedagogies of your newer teachers, which wasn't so useful on that school since we had pretty much already hired our teacher, but that carries over. So our teachers here are going to be generally better pedagogy than before. And I did say Zafira was going to be our new person here. So yeah, you know what, Zafira, come on in. You are our first Arcane 101 teacher. And then I think, yeah, let's do an Assassin's Arena down here just to form the base floor. Now, since we don't have any nature rooms, we're not going to be doing the organic food this time. At least not at the moment. If we get a bunch of nature rooms, more specifically the stable and the greenhouse, then absolutely. All right, so our first Master of Assassins here. Fun, comical. Yeah, I think this guy's going to be doing a lot of eating. Actually, that's a pretty bad combo. But then again, poser, nah. Wait, comical. This guy's not so bad. I mean, yeah, the pedagogy here is good, but this guy's just going to be spending all his time eating. So I think we're going to go here, and yeah. Jaragon, you are now Master of Assassins. Now for our Chamber of Truth. Oh, why not? We can put it next to. Well, it's a one. Oh, but it's a one for. But it's a side by side one for. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're going to be on the ground floor over here. That's fine. All right. Let's see. Punctual, comical, demanding. Ooh, poser chatty. No. No poser chatty. That is like the worst possible combo you could get. And besides, this person's not unionized. Punctual, comical. You know what? I'm willing to pay you the extra. All right. I'll do JC, why don't you be our retribution teacher? All right, and now we will refractory above the assassins, and then dormitory above the refractory, like so. And then we could double barrel students hall here. That's actually probably pretty good. That way we have maximum capacity, or we could spread them out side by side. The one thing we didn't get that makes me a little nervous is we do not have any needs restoring buildings for professors. We don't have a staff room or even private apartments. One of those two, I'm hoping we get one of those two with our final pull of the standard deck here, or our final initial pull of the standard deck, I should say. All right, yeah, school coat of arms, we're going to put that in here. And we're also going to put the village banner in here. So that's got those slots kitted out. I'm actually going to save the wall slots for dormitories for skill-giving items. Because we're going to be going for vampiric marinating strats. You know what? I'm just going to put the one student's hall in place for now. Because we need at least one. Pig chamber. I think we're going to stick this thing over in the corner. It'll have a little cap to it, but it'll get us, it'll be good for us right off the bat. And now that we have our a couple of our buildings placed here, we can use that to sort of inform our initial house. I'm going to hold off the other house until we get our graduation quest, but let's do our first one here. Alchemy Apprentice Shadow Disciple. Oh, Shadow Disciple. And you know what? Diligence, not bad for an early house. If this was later in the one, maybe not so much. But yeah, you know what? Diligent and Shadow. Now, granted, this is going to be our catch-all category. We could make it a literal jack of all trades house. That actually might be a little bit better because we're going to get a lot of students who are already Shadow Disciples anyway. So you know what? I'm going to make this the Jack of all Trades house. And actually make it a proper Jack of all Trades house with Diligent. So we're going to get mana of all different flavors from this house, which is kind of ideal. All right, so let's think of a good emblem and name here. Okay, we've got the Jack of Hearts. Playing off the card suit and what have you. Our diligent, hard-working Jack of Hearts house. Let's do that. All right, now let's actually, before we pop our students, we will let's set our rules up here. Keeping discipline normal. I'm going to reduce the curriculum length by 1 year for the early things, at least until we get our initial graduation quest. Because those early students can give us some one-time benefits, which can help accelerate the growth of the school. I'm going to do no pre-selection. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to do pre-selection, and then I'm going to turn it off. Because we still get the 5 students regardless. And we're going to do the sanest students just to start us off with, to make the early students easier. 30 gold application. We're going to do, paid meals, instead of organic. We can do free dorms for the moment. And normal salaries is good too. All right. All right, let's pop our new students and see who our starting class is. Chosen, well, there's no question about where they're going, but I just want to take a look at them. Chosen by life aggressive. Wow. Well, there's that's probably that Shadow Disciple's probably from the demon trait, so good on you there. Or our demon graduates, that is. Doing a lot of recruiting. Chosen by the light. Shadow Disciple. Yeah, there we go. Let's actually go to my houses here. We're going to remove the general class. No reason to put anybody in the general class ever. And all right, fingers crossed, faculty building. No, that is not a faculty building. We already have extra students' halls. Ooh, this is going to be a little dicey. We're going to need to... yeah. I am going to place the psychologist. I'm glad we got that early. Wow, double bad pedagogy. Good thing it doesn't matter for the psychologist. Elder, pretentious, job lover, ancient wisdom. We'll go with you. Oh yeah, and I forgot to name you. I'll go with Boyd Smith. The fact that they stay at their station due to the Corpo Santo is actually a better thing. Despite the poser, chatty, killer combo, the students aren't in this room that long, and the pedagogy doesn't really matter as much. So I'm not too worried about that. I am worried about the lack of faculty facilities here. This can get a little bit ugly a little bit quickly, because if our faculty need to leave and whatnot, that's gonna mean that they need to walk all the way out of the town. Now, granted, the walk out of town isn't actually that bad. But that still means they're abandoning the school for a little while, and that means nobody can learn in their class while they do that, which is no good. No bueno. So yeah, fingers crossed that we get some sort of faculty facility. I do hope that the game has some sort of like, you know how like in our last couple of ones they'll say, oh, you don't have any cleaning facilities. Would you like to buy one of those? Yeah, I hope it does that, but with faculty stuff. Okay. Wow, we got a merchant already. Well, let's invite in the new students. And then we're gonna let this tick up. All right, we got some people learning here. We got some people at the pig room, which is going to improve the speed of our communication here. Get our first pig. Okay, our Crow Corpse village, we're already at plus 25, which is really, really good. I am going to boost them up a bit more, at least to start with, so that we can get the 75 one. Although we don't have any nature mana, so that might not be a good thing to work on just yet. Wealthier on average might be a good one. We don't have the money for a trip to the merchants. I don't want to start smooching the Lord of Evil's backside just yet. We can start with the orcs. Or the Inquisition's there. Let's start with the Inquisition. Although, you know what? Let's start with the King. Because we don't need resources to give him good increases. So yes, enjoy the hunt, Your Majesty. Wow, you speaking of, you gave me that right off the bat. Yeah, we're gonna spend the gold for a janitor lounge. And then yeah, there we go. So mages who can mend folks, always needing good healers. This is again light and nature. Blow things up is arcane and that, or trinkets. But no, we don't need trinkets. We need let's go with this. See if we can grab ourselves a nature room. Welp, get an infirmary, medical bed, or the plant that eats scholars' hands. I mean, let's get the early infirmary. That way nobody has to leave for school in that sense. So yeah, we are getting all of the utilities like really, really early, which is it's not something I want to complain about, but it's not faculty. It's not faculty rooms. We need faculty rooms. All right, peasants. Aha, do not worry, for our school is mainly trained. All right, so this will give us not only a little bonus with the peasants, but also get us some natural mana. Because we already got light in that, so bam. Nature deck. No nature rooms. Sadness. Oh, but a fawn. We get a fawn. War drum's really good, but no. For nearby teachers. The fawn is going to save our butts. The fawn is absolutely going to save our butts. And yeah, that's about as centrally located as we can get. And here comes the minstrel. The minstrel. Yeah. The minstrel, he's so handsome tonight. We're all going to see him sing at the tavern. The minstrel is distracting your students. They can't work properly. Go see him on the local map to take care of the problem. So yeah, we remember that dragon, the Nessie that gave us a 40% bonus? Well, this is a global 15% penalty on this map because this minstrel, until we can get rid of him. So yeah, I'm not quite as, unless we get lucky with our rooms here, I'm not entirely sure that's going to be good for archmages here. So might be trying to take alternatives here. Bit slow, poor, well, I mean, everyone, Shadow Disciple, double jack of all trades, which, you know, that's a good one. Comical, well behaved. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Well, howdy doody. Peasants, what do you got here? I do not want to anger the Adventurers Guild. We're gonna have to take the yeah, we're not there. That's not our role here. Now you might be saying, why am I not placing these yet? I don't know if they're going to need it just right off the bat this early on. Man, we are really getting pigs quickly. Are we... All right, yeah, we got to repair our... Ooh. New deep folk. Yeah, we need the fertility potions. Otherwise, this is really, really inefficient. We're gonna need to save up 200. Our next pig, we're gonna go hit up the merchants here. I love that they fling the pigs with the pig roam here. I mean, we are slowly growing with the peasants because of that banner. All right, Steadfast Shadow Disciple. Usually when you have this icon, there's a demand at foot here, so I'm going to let all my resources accumulate before I click it, just in case I need to gather up enough stuff. We are able to draw again from the Shadow deck, which is really good. I have a feeling that's going to be a recurring theme. Unfortunately, the Shadow deck doesn't have any faculty stuff. Pyre. Oh, I wish we want the... I don't want to lose 4 prestige points for the Pyre, so we're just going to say no, thank you. Not this early on, anyway. Assassin's Arena, more freaking janitor, and necromancer. You know, we're gonna level up the Assassin's Arena. We're gonna get in some really good assassins. You know what? I'm gonna save it for obstacle course instead of Nightingale floor because making them athletes really, really good. All right, arcane draw. Counselor's office, gazebo. Allows a character to admire the landscape. So that implies that the faculty can go there too? If that is true, then that is good. Yeah, let's go for it. Do we want a gazebo on that side or this side? We'll take it on this side. It's a weird one to play, but I'll take it. We're gonna put a janitor's lodge like down here, just so that they're in the thick of things. All right, Hawkeye, ex-Inquisitor, good one, and also you're not slow, so yeah, you're the better chickets. All right, give me a little bit more money here. Oh, there's our sports bets, just in time. All right, let's go shopping. New classrooms, please. And nature room, please. Okay, nature room. We'll put you up here. Punctual researcher, demanding procrastinator. Oh, yeah, we can do that. Melania. Nah, not Melanie. How about Melena? Nighthawk. There we go. All right, now we have a means of getting nature income. Let's pop our infirmary over here. Punctual but demanding. Yeah, that's fine. It is so weird that we're doing all of our utility people before we're getting a lot of our actual teachers in here. Let's see. This should be Michael. All right. Wealthy. Good. Good. Well, let's see what this event wants before we. Well, actually, yeah. Let's wait for some. Let's wait for our mana to charge up, in case we need some of the others. Although I don't want to go too long without a staff room of some sorts. Snow Grandpa. Small ceremony. Oh yeah, we don't have those. Now the gift gives us a whole chunk of mana of a random type, so that actually might be a good one here. Or we could get 7.5 more prestige points, which will just give us more students off that. Ooh, this is a tempting one. This is a tricky decision here. Because again, the gift could give us a bunch of mana, specifically that. You know what? I think the prestige is the better play here. All right, let's draw. Game, come on. Are you serious? Is there combat? No, thank you. No frickin' thank you. Ay, ay, ay. I don't really want the weapons and shield. But, I mean, we already have, you know what, we're taking another students' hall. Faculty! Private bedroom? No, that's students. Still no faculties. We will take the alchemy room because that gives us alchemy, which is the one magic type we have been lacking. Alright, clumsy. Greedy plus unionize is not a good combo, especially if we're looking at our money and we need to get a faculty of some sort, or faculty building. Fun gourmet. Oh, well, yeah, one kind of balances out the other, so we'll take it. We'll take it. Kimberlin. Salmon. There we go. Oh, please give me a bright staff refractory. Please, light deck. Yes! Oh, that, my friends, is why we went with the retribution room, to have a chance to draw this thing. Because if the general deck was gonna fail us, this can pull up the rear. Oh my God, that is so good to have pulled. I am so happy for that. And yeah, it looks like... Oh wait, no, that's just the janitor. But regardless, now our staff have somewhere to go. That's what's important. Is they can now eat, rest, and entertain themselves in a single spot, and that's a high capacity room. The only downside to it compared to the regular staff room is there's not a lot of item slots for it. So we can't really get those like crystal balls that purge bad traits from our teachers. But regardless, I'm happy to have one, and I'm happy with the way this school is starting out. So if you guys like this episode and are happy with the way things are going too, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that little notification bell. YouTube is sometimes a little bit iffy about sending out notifications for mine. So if you hit that little bell, that'll make sure that you actually get notified when I put out new episodes. And leave a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!